Hello everyone, Crystal Fisher here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Well, it may not be new. Hello everyone, Crystal Fisher here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. It is none other than Toy Story 2. Now, if you're a fan of this channel, if you've been around for, many years, or even just a few years, you know that one, I love Toy Story 2. I think it's one of the best 3D platformers really of this generation, despite it being a movie, tie-in game. And two, I've done this before. Look, I've played Toy Story before. I've played it on this channel, done a retrospective. I've done it's a regular LP way back in the day, completely different microphone. I think I was still in high school at the time. This is something different though, because I'll tell you why. Firstly, there's a life. It is a version of the game, it's the PC version. And so that means that it is actually natively widescreen. So I'm playing this in the highest quality that I possibly can, which is kind of exciting for me because, on PS1 it looks pretty good. But I find that, I kind of wanted to, if I was going to do the game again, which I am now, of course, we're going to talk about it heaps. If I was going to do it again, I needed to make it actually be, something different, a bit high quality, it's that kind of thing. All right, there you go. I should have changed the thing. Now, what I want to do is I am going to be utilizing some of the, many of the glitches in this game. At one point, as I failed there, trust me, I used to be able to do that without even looking. I used to be one of the preeminent speedrunners of this game way back in the day, and the funny thing is, I think I've got to change the controls to make the re-aim, because I think I made it. Did I do that? That's interesting. Anyway, at one point in time, so interesting. At one point in time, it was like me, Muddy Maestro, Ratchet 5, who else? Mr. Game Sendy, Connor, a bunch of us, the people that made it to the IAS 7 Grand Final were genuinely some of the best people at this game at the time. Now, as you've just seen there, I am most certainly not one of the best Toy Story 2 players anymore. Like, you can believe that. I am very, the skills have dropped, the ability to speedrun it has dropped, but my knowledge of the glitches and where a lot of the skips are and stuff like that, that hasn't gone anywhere. That hasn't gone anywhere. So I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to show you how to cheat things. This is going to be, I guess, a bit of a glitchy Let's Play. Oh damn it! Rather than an actual doing it legit. I mean, wherever you can do it legit, sure. All right. What I do need to do though, the re-aiming. Yeah, I need to. Is that not available in the PC version? When I was setting up the controllers, I feel like it just didn't. It didn't do it. There was a way to snap to the controller easier. That would be really interesting though if it actually didn't do that, and that was a PS1 exclusive. Yeah, because the aiming is, what you would do is you'd kind of straighten up your aim and then lock on. Let's have a look. There you go. Is there a lock on button? Let's have a look. Alright, keep on playing. Let's have a look. So there's that, obviously. Let's see. Stun, was there a stun? No, there's not. Okay, anyway, that's alright. Now, let me show you something really cool. This is I'm hoping that a bunch of people that are watching this are actually not, speedrunners of this game. And let's see if I can still do it. Can I still do it? Okay, I think I can. Okay, the trick is, again, here's the thing, because it's... the other thing is I'm probably playing this at a higher frame rate. I feel like this is at 60 FPS, but it might not be, and I might be just completely wasting my time. It being slightly faster like that is going to mean that you're not going to be able to do the exact same tricks. But yeah, I mean, this of course is a fantastic reference to the first movie, by the way. But yeah, what is it that makes Toy Story 1 or 2, sorry. Well, what is it that makes Toy Story 1 such a good movie? Well, we can talk about that later. But what is it that makes this such a good game? I think it really is the fact that, well, one, it feels like the genuine article. It feels like a genuinely, it feels like a game that is in the Toy Story universe. There's obviously the second, movie, based on the second movie, but it's like, you know, you've got Andy's house, you know, you've got all these locations, you've got alley, you know, the alleyway that they go through. I mean, it's obviously, it's not the same one, but, you know, that's sort of the idea, is that it's meant to be, yeah, you know, like sort of like paying, I guess not paying tribute is probably not the right word, but there we go, look at that, there we go, that's a bit of glitching. Okay, I really need to figure out how to get the camera thing working, because I'm so used to pressing L1 to straighten up the camera that it is just not doing it for me anymore. Sometimes the other way to do this properly is to just send it when it comes to the like now this, yeah, like jumping, just don't be unconfident. Now this one here, there is a way to do this. I have never been able to even get close to figure out how to do that. It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna bother. I will push this like that though. But yeah, all these little tricks to make it easier to play, or easier to complete. You know, for example, here we just skip that whole section where you even need to purchase the whatever it is. We'll go purchase it because, you know, when we're nice, we'll give our friend what's his name, Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, we'll give him what he wants. We'll give him his ear back. He deserves to have his ear back. All right, let's see. I mean, as a kid, I remember. The thing is, this was a rental for me, so I didn't own Toy Story 2 until way later. But I remember just like, yeah, here we go. Serious. I remember just as a kid being like, okay, this is awesome. Now, I did own Bugs Life. I remember I remember getting that years ago. I thought the Bugs Life was, you know, fantastic. Now, see, look, this goes too long. There you go. Yeah, I remember as a kid, I was like, you know, Bugs Life was like the you know, the one that I had, and then I rented Toy Story. And I remember, I'm trying to remember, did I actually beat it the first time? I don't think I did. Actually, I don't think I did like the first time I rented it. I think I might have rented it again or something like that. But Bugs Life, that was a game that I was like obsessed with. And then of course, you know, figuring out as well as a kid, they were developed by the same, you know, developer, it was Traveler's Tales. And Traveler's Tales, you know, you can tell just thematically and gameplay wise, you know, like how they design the levels, they learnt from Bugs Life. But Bugs Life did an excellent job. And again, these games, you know, 15 levels per one. Yeah, I'm going to be talking a lot about A Bug's Life as well, because, yeah, I mean, you kind of have to, because to me, they kind of feel hand in hand. Now, who remembers as a kid or a teenager or reading the guide where it's like, if you get like all of the coins, you actually get something? Well, sadly, that ain't the truth. Now, by the way, I've done this method, this is an abysmal speed method here, because what you're meant to do is go through here, go downstairs, yeah. And again, is this one of the greatest first levels of all time? Because I think there's a case to say it is. I just think that, you know, the way it encapsulates the spirit of Toy Story, the way that it feels exactly like it would have been, you would have described it as a kid. Yeah, see, you would have got that. Okay, so that jump that I missed at the start, that really was my fault. Watch this, ready? Look at that, that's some trickery there. Some trickery. Watch this. You like what you see? You like what you see. Watch this, we're gonna make it even easier. RC is gonna get cheated. Alright, let's see, jump through, like that. And there we go. That wasn't flawless, so I did it with 4 jumps, but yeah, that's it, we beat him. I know. Does it feel dirty to know the trade secrets here? It's like that. Was it like a Wrestling Exposed? You know, that show was on the 90s that like showed you how wrestling worked. Alright, there we go. There's another one. Now, as well, it's kind of good to bring this up now, and also to kind of play this game now as well, because wrong way. Because there has been a Toy Story 2 remaster in development by a fan, or by a couple of people, I believe. It's not just one person entirely doing it, but they've been doing some really good stuff. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Thank you. Yeah, it looks really, really good. I think they've done a really good job. I think from where they're up to now, I think they're up to They've definitely started developing the second level. Save game. Oh, this looks different to the... Yeah, that's different to the other version. Yeah, here's the first level, and his Neighbourhood. Alright, Let's try and do this one a little bit faster. Oh, you know what? I've forgotten how to do the special jump. There literally is a way to do... There is the way to do it. Now this, again, second level here, absolute Kino. We are looking at where it's Kino. Okay. You got a freaking lawnmower out the way. Like, it is just... There we go. There we go. Oh, look at this. Don't get hit by the lawnmower. Alright, where is it? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Other side? Nope. There, look at this. This is a great challenge. And now, you know, I'm not even kidding. If, you know, in a Spyro 4, obviously I think that, well, you know, judging by, you know, what Canadian Guy A has talked about, you know, with it potentially having, you know, quest designer being more of a, you know, a bit more of an RPG kind of thing. I really hope that in the next Spyro, you know, there are like levels that are not like this exactly, but just kind of, I don't know, use... Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just, yeah, I feel like they, you know, utilize, you know, the kind of method of, you know, Toy Story 2, like one race per level or whatever, one collectathon thing per level. Obviously, you know, you're collecting the gems and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, Toy Story just did it so well. You know, the 5 tokens per level thing. By the way, nice, kind of decent skybox here, actually. I feel like, though, if you actually included like a Spyro skybox, that'd actually be properly elite. Now, what a fail there. And I think there is a way to, let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's like this, isn't it? I think it's like, yeah, there's ways that kind of, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's sort of ways of like tricking your jump so you get like a second jump. So you go like, yeah, like, oh, I want to try and, there we go. See, I want to, whoa. Did not know you could do that. Damn, okay, cool. I want to at least, yeah, use this time to kind of, yeah, do. Let's see, can you jump across there? No, you can't. I want to explore it properly. All right, okay, here we go. Let's see, can we make this jump? Yes, you can. See, that's the trick. The trick is if you get a jump at like the very last second, you can get more out of it. Does that make sense? Am I delusional? All right, okay. Now, I think climbing the tree was probably everyone's worst nightmare as a kid. If you're picking this game, you're thinking, okay, I am going to go through hell. Now, I won't do the challenge. Now, this is a level that you're meant to do backtracking. The question is, are we going to do backtracking? We indeed are not. Hold up, where is the... I'm trying to think, where is the special green stuff? Let's see. Okay, well, I don't know where it is, but I'll tell you what. Okay, let's climb the tree first, because I know that, yeah, there's a trick where you climb the tree, you can jump down to the right level, and then, yeah, you'll end up getting exactly where you need to go. Alright, let's... Okay, yeah, seriously. Honestly, okay, no way, we've already got that many. How did we get that many coins? That's gotta be... Ooh. Alright, let's see. Let's get that one. What is going on? Okay, we'll go back and just... Okay, 49. What the? No, I'm serious. I genuinely... That does not seem right to me. Well, anyway, we've done it. Speed running this, but not quite, but sort of. The trick is, yeah, like, you know, when you get to the tree, if you just send it, as in just go... Yeah, this lack of camera movement thing sucks. I need to, like, look into that. It actually is a genuine downgrade. Jump on this. Jump across like that. Yeah, see, look. See that you'd be able to turn. The camera would go immediately. And then you'd be doing that properly. But yeah, as I said, sometimes we just can't have nice things. You know, it's making me play this game a little bit more difficult. Alright. Ha ha ha. Defeat the Zerg Kite. There you go. That's good. Good little job there. I mean, this is the, yeah, isn't this amazing, right? A game. See, look, I'm already getting better at not aiming. Isn't this amazing? You've literally got this freaking kite up here. Oh, I should have double shot him, but it's alright. And then, you know, you get hit, you fall off, that's it. Done. Done. Okay, now. Where are we? Okay, yes, here we are. Alright. Uh-oh, okay, here we go. I remember that, yeah, there was a way to do it there was a way to do it. And then get this. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, no, not quite. Now, I think the speed shoes thing actually allows you to... Yeah, I think it was like... Yeah, it was like, yeah, let's just get out of there easier. Now, what we'll do this first. Yeah, this... I remember, like, when I figured out how to get that one quicker, unbelievable. Alright, here we go. That, boom. I mean, genius move. That's just genius. It actually is. It actually is. Alright. And then even more genius is being able to use this to jump up to there. Let's have a look. Alright. Okay, let's have a look. See, again, too early. See that? That last millisecond just makes it just that bit easier. Alright, and then look at that. I do love it. Even though I skipped it, no, I was going to say I was going to explore it, but I'm not. All right, now it's time to do the worst thing ever. This is one where if I don't get it first go, maybe second go, I'm quitting. I actually will. All right, let's do this. Let's talk to RC Car. Watch this. This is the ultimate glitch. I remember, like, as a kid trying it out. Come on. I remember as a kid trying out, I don't think I could do it. I could lie to you and say, oh yeah, no, I definitely did it. I'm like, nah, I don't think I did, unfortunately. Oh, damn. Yeah, I feel like I got really close, like last lap, and then just couldn't do it. But yeah, the trick is you've got to be patient. You can't... See, if you were to let him overtake here, watch what's going to happen, right? You've got to kind of, yeah, you got to do it like that. And then keep going. And then go around. And then, yeah, just keep sort of in the middle. But again, when you get to like a transition area, that's where you need to do that. Because if you don't, that's where he's going to get you. He's going to get you through that bit there. All right, there we go. Uh-oh. Damn. Or here, like somewhere like there, like that. Like that would be the trick, right? You accidentally take it. See, I'm going to risk it here. Ready? Look at this. Oh, okay, that was good. That was good. That was good. Okay, here we go. And again, if you ever took us here, it'll be okay because he gets held up around this corner. Okay. We're doing well. Alright, you actually have no idea how much I've wanted to like play this PC version. I've actually had it since like I think 2022, 2023, something like that. But I remember as well, you actually require, like, if you go into the Discord server, I might put a link to the Discord server actually. If you go to the Discord server, come on, there's actually like a Toy Story 2, I think it's called like Toy Story 2 Fix. And what it is it kind of fixes one of the glitches with this game where like it kind of like something didn't display right, like one of the items or whatever. Yeah, it was all weird. All right, there we go, done. Yeah, it like didn't display right. It like was like causing like garbage and stuff like that. I think it's because, and you need like, what was it called, DG Voodoo or something like that? It's like some kind of like wrapper, something like that to get it to play right. You know how like some of these old games, you know, it's kind of a nightmare. All right, there you go, it's done. Oh yeah, exit level. Can't use the D-pad for this actually. Alright, so we've got that all done. No, yeah, you can only use analog. Alright, bombs away. So, unlike the other retrospective, right, we had, what was it? It was something like, we did 3 levels per part, sort of thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, oh damn it, I'm going to do 5, which is a bit weird, because we actually can't complete Alleys and Gullies. So yeah, that'd be like a return to Alleys and Gullies kind of thing. Oh, look at that. Another hit, and the 3, done. Look at that. Oh, damn it. Let's see. There, got him. Is that it? No, one more hit. Oh, he's got some weaponry. There you go. Beautiful. I love it, you know, just from a game design perspective, they've just redone this. They've just redone it. Actually, considering there's, thinking maybe potentially do the 6th level as well, because I'll be going back to Alleys and Gullies. You know what? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna do 6 levels. All right, construction yard. Yes, let's do this. Yeah, this is a longer level. And can we 100% complete it? We can. Alright, now, by the way, I haven't really talked about it yet, but we're going to talk about it in the next part. Like, sorry, in the next level. Yeah, soundtrack to this game is just beautiful. It is an actual classic. And I mean, I'm saying it's a classic. You're thinking, how's it a classic? How many bangers are there? Well, firstly, listen to the next level. So yeah, how about that? How's that sound? There you go, hit that one, the spin attack. You don't want to be around when my laser goes off. Yeah, okay, you know, every single track fits the vibe of the level perfectly. You know, it's just got this really varied energy to it. You know, like there's just, I don't know, there's just a lot to like. This is like a really nice track. It's kind of like low key. It's kind of got this interesting construction sounds kind of thing. It almost feels like it's like being made with like different bricks. I don't know how does that make any sense? Am I going crazy? I probably am, but it's okay. Now I wonder what the quickest way to actually do this is. I guess it's probably all the same. Okay, there you go, right out. Yeah, so here we're making paint. Yes, we're in the words of Doja Cat, we're going to paint the town red. Not really. That's that Spyro purple right there. Beautiful. Oh, you can actually just hear the sound effect. I've probably got the sound effects slightly too low, but that's okay. All right, and then finally green. And this is good. This is good maths for kids, right? As a kid, you're like, imagine if you didn't know. Imagine if you're like 5 years old and you don't know that like green makes that. Yeah, imagine. Imagine. All right. That almost sounds like a horn sound. Yeah. All right. Open that door. Now, the thing is about this level, it requires an intense amount of backtracking. Actually, it requires an annoying amount of backtracking. We are going to get our next weapon of choice, mind you. But yeah, again, Toy Story 2, what really makes it so good as well is just its sense of scale. You know, this looks like this construction yard sort of thing. You know, obviously, here's a construction yard. But it looks so good. Like, you know, not just like graphically, like you look at some of the textures. Okay, they're pretty low quality in terms of like actual texture quality. Like, you know, Spyro's obviously better, but it looks like an actual like environment like this. You know, like a what's it called? You know, like a construction site. All right, let's see. Where's the third one? I always get mixed up where this one is. Here we go. And wait till you see my trick in alleys and gullies to make that challenge quicker. But yeah, I love these kind of simple fetch questy kind of things. Look at this, you get way too many seconds, by the way. Too much. We don't need that. Come on. Slinky. Slink, give us a challenge. Right. Way to go, Buzz. That sounds a bit like a chain smoking. It sounds like a chain smoking Little Bo Peep. Way to go, Buzz. Hey. Was it maybe someone else can watch the sheep tonight? Hell yeah! Remember, what's that from? Toy Story 1. All right. Okay. See, look again. Don't even look. Don't even look when you're jumping. Don't even look. You don't look, and it's gonna make it way easier for you. All right. There's a bit of health. Not that I really need it. More of these guys. Oh yeah, hit that. I think. I'm trying to remember. Did I? Okay, and again, just send it. There you go. Just gonna go back on there. There we go. Now, fun fact for you, and I believe I've got it replaced, but I can't remember. Hopefully I have, and I haven't just saying this now. But the highest quality game rip of this, like music-wise, is not from the PC version, believe it or not. I don't know if sizing constraints or something. Instead, it was the Dreamcast version, which I guess theoretically should look like the highest quality like version of the game, but I think it's basically they didn't really do anything next gen on it, to be honest, which is a bit of a shame because I think it would have been cool. Then again, you look at like what happened when they did next gen for Monsters Inc. Scare Island, and it was pretty crap. Like it wasn't good at all, really. Like there's some stuff that looks okay, but you know, we all know the story about Monsters Inc. Scare Island. I believe it is my most done LP if you include like it was like 2 retrospectives, an original LP, and a PS2 one. Yeah, that's kind of insane actually now that I think about it. All right, let's go over here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now that we haven't got the thing yet. We haven't got the thing yet. We literally have to go all the way up here and then go back up again. Although, obviously, we've been hitting these levers for a reason. Yes. Let's see. Where is it? Look at this. This is surreal. This is lava. Like, I don't even know. What are they even meant to be? What are they actually meant to be? I'm serious. I've never known. Okay, there you go. So you hit that one, and then we can make it. Now, what we should do... Okay, let's see if we can do this jump. Can we... Okay. Well, we're doing quite well. Let's see. What the hell? Alright, okay, okay. Can we make that jump? I don't think we can. No, we can't. You gotta go, yeah, you gotta go all the way out there. Oh, here's another life. Excellent. And we haven't even made it down the other side here. Okay. Again, to prevent fall damage, just basically jump at like the last second. There you go. Missing eye. Thanks, Buzz. I'll let you use my disc launcher. Beautiful. Buzz, come here. You know what's funny? What version of it? Okay, there you go. Something... Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll go around. Yeah, and that was one of the versions of the game where it's like you can actually tell that they were just using the... like the HUD. They accidentally kept the Bugs Life like font. I think it was the PS1 version. Was it? Yeah, like this is definitely different. Put it that way. All right, that's 44 by the way. I'm doing well. Space Ranger. There you go. And back to the top. We're pretty close though. Once we get up here, it's fairly self-explanatory. But yeah, look, there's a little bit of backtracking. They use it subtly. You know, it's not super common. Okay, seriously, I'm not even kidding. How are you meant to get that one? It almost feels like it's meant to be just a distraction for you. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Make it. Yes. There we go. Then you climb up here. And we only have 4 left, which is actually no one's fault but our own here. Look at this jackhammer. Ha 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 ha. I love how they just say... Quite violent, actually. They're just like, ha ha. I'm a jackhammer. What are you going to do about it? Yeah, no personality. No, there you go. There you go. I found a weakness, guys. We found a weakness. Okay. But yeah, you actually do need these guys. Now, again, the camera just autoing is not great. Don't love that. Okay, that's interesting. It's not gonna... You really gotta get close enough, don't you? Yeah, look at that. Can we... If we go out of frame, does it come back? Yeah, it does. Okay. There you go. There we go. Jeez. Did like none of them hit? Okay, that's alright. Where are they here? Where are they hiding? Over here? Over here? Nope. Wait, that's not it, is it? That area over there could not be the only one with it. Oh, wait, seriously? Is that it? Okay, this kind of seems like a sort of almost a glitched boss then, in that regard. It's kind of a bit like, oh, what are you trying to? Hey, what are you trying to pull? In the words of Mr. Potato Head. Potato Head. There we go. Done. Oh, that's funny. There you go. Got him. Well, you know, kind of a disappointing boss fight. It is, again, one of those ones where it's like you've got the consequence of like falling off. Okay, by the way, let's see. Keep playing. Now, how many times, see, put it in the comment section, how many times you have accidentally clicked exit level. There you go, there's that one, and then we're gonna make it all the way onto the roof. And nothing really secret on the roof except that. Now, then we go over here. Now, I remember as a kid, this was always like the first place I went to. I don't know why, it's not really, yeah, it's just like, I remember just thinking it was so cool as well, like the, like this bit here, like moving stuff around and stuff. But look at this, right, timing-wise, timing-wise, look at that. 48, 49. I've actually been I've kind of been mucking around here with the coins, and I thought I was like doing really well with them. I don't think I am. Let's see, there's that one, and then there's thing up here. I'm missing one. That's kind of insane. I've got these. Got them. Seriously, where's like... Honestly, I am not coin maxing in this level, that's for sure. Maybe some over here. Just a random bit of bricks. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, so old mate here, he basically... The foreman has lost his little workers. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Folks, I tell you, that was me struggling there. Actual struggle town. For real. Struggle town for real. Alright. Let's do it. I'm actually disappointed. That's such a... I've literally wasted over a minute of time. I can't believe it. Can you believe that? Well, I can't. I'm shocked. I'm shocked and appalled. Anyway, so the trick is, look, how good is it to just be able to just platform your way through? Like, that's intuitiveness right there. You see that? That's years. That's IS7 champion type stuff. Done. Alright. We haven't even hit 35 minutes yet, and we're breezing through. Alright. Don't want to save. I will save that later. Alleys and gullies. Now here we go. Music. I'm going to be quiet. Just everyone shush for a second. I know this isn't an interactive thing. I know this isn't a live stream, but everyone please be quiet. Okay? I actually don't know what this... Okay, that sound. It's like, is that a sound effect? That's actually that's a terribly placed sound effect. That is a terribly placed sound effect. I can't believe it. It's like, here I am saying that this is one of like the greatest games tracks ever. Right? And I'm serious. I love it. And then all of a sudden you just hear this. Okay. But yeah, this absolute Kino. So this is Alleys and Gullies. This is level 5. This is, just pure magic, actually. It's pure magic. It's daddy magic. It's just, listen to that. Listen to the swing. Listen to the vibes. It's just, what's this genre? It's called swing, isn't it? I think it is like a swing kind of jazz. It's got that, real jazzy, beautiful energy. Now, this is another part of level where having the speed boost. Well, this is really interesting because, you need the speed boots, which we do not have yet, to get like across to the other side and get some stuff, and that will make it easy to get back. And then you also need the grappling hook, which I believe is the... is it the last one you need? I think it might be the last one that you need, yeah. There we go. Okay, like that. Beautiful. And then we got a slinky challenge here, which is... I've always thought it was a lot of fun because it's just like this. Ready? Watch this. You jump in, then you jump out. Then jump in, then jump out. Look at that. I think you're meant to like land on the things. That's why they give you like a decent amount of time. But yeah, that's it. Boom. Now, I think from a speedrunning perspective, I'm trying to remember, is there a way? I think there is a way. I think there is a way to get this, like, complete this level without doing anything, like without like, But yeah, so we're coming in here, it's not going to do anything. As I said, I can't do it. I remember before I have been able to jump up to like one of the areas, but I've like, it's been too long. It's been too long for me to actually remember. Oh, come on. No. It has. I think, I remember there's some trickery with one of the bins, I feel like it is. Speedrunners, Toy Story speedrunners, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Put it in the comments. We'll talk ball in the comments. Alrighty. There we go. Perfect. Let's get out of here. But I tell you what we can do. We can get the coins. So really all we have to do when we come back here is go to the mini boss and then get the ducks. Because, we've got the first one there. What's it say? US disposal. Cool. Yeah, the water, all the effects. Oh, it's so much fun. It is just so much fun. This is just such a fun game. It's a simple game, You know, it's not like they're not going crazy. But I'm having fun with it. You know, it's like, let's get them before they run out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Coins, because I know that we should have enough coins, but the special, there's a little trick you got to do. And again, but yeah, it's just, yeah, the simplicity of it is fun. There's always like to me as well, like this and Bugs Life have that kind of the textures are very memorable to me, like the water effects and stuff like that. I just always have found them very memorable. All right, the trick is here is you jump like that and then you go. But what I'm going to do now that I've failed it. Okay, I'm gonna show you something else. I'll show you this first. There's multiple ways of doing it. But this one, I remember, from what I remember, I think I discovered this glitch. I think I discovered it. I actually think I did. But firstly, okay, if we go like this. What was it again? Oh yeah, you've got to like, yeah. Okay, so no, that's not what I wanted to do. But let me get this guy first. There we go. Watch this. I remember I was just like experimenting around and then I found it. Like that, see? Go like that, and then you can go like that, and you can go like that, and then Bob is your uncle. Bob's your uncle. Alright, here we go. See, look again, speed boots, sorry I say. Climb high enough so we can make the jump, and then boom, like that. And then once again, now we're talking. Here's the thing. What was the way you were meant to get these? Are you meant to do this kind of like, are you meant to use the speed boots to like go around the corner or something? I actually don't know. Annoyingly, you know, when you exit level, you know, you have to like, you turn them off and it, yeah, has to go again. Now, can I make that jump? Well, hold up. There we go. Perfect. And then if we go over to here, is that, yeah, there's a duck. We'll get that duck. We'll get a ceremonial duck there. Yeah, seriously. Okay, this game is actually, I'm not even kidding. So much of it's just muscle memory. Oh yeah, there's hand. Like it is. But we'll talk more about this level another time. But before we end this, we'll try and make it before 45 minutes. I think we can do it. It would have been good if I could get it under 40, but that's all right. I mean, if this was a speed run of like 100%, they'd already be up to like Outer Spaceland by now. Okay, so this is a real. You gotta press that button quick. Like this was a smash that like button. Actually, do that right now, guys. If you want to watch, if you enjoy this video, give it a like. But that's where it was. It's just it's a tapper. You got to get out the way. will say this is like a way better design than the first boss. The first boss is literally just the other bit, but this has like extra stuff, extra trash cans, all that kind of stuff. And then go like that. Boom. So the trick is, I think, where do you get the green? Do you get a green one too? When it goes up, yeah. See, if you could do like one of these big ones. You remember you had to be really fast. Like there you go. Look at that. Hey, come on. There you go. You do, I think, you've got to kind of sacrifice getting hit a couple of times. Okay, you get this one. I swear you get a green one. Yeah, here we go. There you go. Look at that. Big jump. And done. Done. It's over. Wow. We did well. You know what? Pretty much 40 minutes. And that's it. Boss defeated. Excellent. Alright, so we are going to do a few more levels in the next part. Yes, we are. Press jump. Thank you, I will. And yeah, I'm having a lot of... This is just a fun little thing to do. I know I've got other LPs going on and everything like that, but I don't know. I just wanted to play this. You know, it's a Thursday night. I wanted to have some fun. Hope you enjoyed, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Goodbye, good night, bye-bye.